Okay, today we're doing something different. I'm training a client today in the jumps, so we're gonna go over his jump training and how I like to train in jumps. He's starting with hurdle walkovers. He's back there doing those. I'm gonna have him do build-ups, and then we're gonna get into our jumping. Okay, how many was that? Okay, so let's do our build-ups now. So I want start over there, end kind of at the end of the press box there is about the range that I want.
Okay.
Make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's do 4. So you go down, you hang out, you chill, you turn around, you come back. That's 2, down, back.
Yeah.
And you remember how we did them yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one could be 70%, second one 75. We're gonna do some run-throughs, so I want you to be pretty warm today. We're gonna do this, then some standing jump stuff, and then we'll get into run-throughs. Okay? Good. So I have him doing build-ups right now. We're working on his form, his running form. We're also getting warm. He has to be fully warm before we can get into our jump practice. And like I said, we're fixing his running form a bit. We want to be tall and upright when we approach the board. We want our hips underneath us, everything operating underneath our hips in order to take off efficiently for both long and triple. And of course, it's good to just know how to. Running is like the most important part of jumping is running. So you got it. I make all of my jumping athletes run at least the 1 and 2. In the beginning of the season, they might do a couple 400s as well. Good. Be up tall. You let your arms go. Okay, you don't have to go quite as far. Okay. So the end of the press box is up there rather than all the way down there. Okay. And you're a bit, you feel okay from yesterday?
Yeah.
Tired, sore?
Not really.
Okay. Remember to let your arms go. And you're a bit heavy on the feet today.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, a lot to think about, but don't worry, you got 2 chances. Long runway, you're good. See, his hips are like behind him. Yeah, it looks like his hips are behind him a bit. I think maybe because of the way he's swinging his arms. He's not really upright when he runs. He's like leaning forward, sitting back, same time somehow. It's kind of like here. We got to get him here. That means picking these up. So look here. Okay. Look where your foot hits. Right? We're not getting really back underneath our hips like we were yesterday. And you see how bent your knee is? It's almost like each step is you're trying to do a takeoff for a long jump or triple jump rather than just sprinting.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. That's what I mean by you're running like you're 5'9", not like you're 6 foot. Okay? And look at the arms. You see how they never really go behind your hip at all?
Yeah.
Kind of just hang out right in this pocket here.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to allow, remember, our arms and our legs are always in sync. And so that's why you're running small as well. Your arms are small. You got to get them back here to open up.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. And this is important because we're doing run-throughs today. And one of the biggest parts about jumping is sprinting, which is why it's great that you're a 400-meter runner as well. Okay, don't stop that. Not only because it's good for your jumping, but if you do decide to do track and field in college, it makes you look that much better to colleges. Okay? But more important, you have to reach the board at full speed.
Yeah.
Not preparing to jump. Okay, and we'll get into that when we go over our run-throughs. Let's start with standing long jumps. You sure you don't need a water or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
When I was running, I forgot to point it up.
You forgot your dorsiflexion?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No problem. We'll have many more chances.
Yep.
Okay, let's start with standing longs. You remember, we've done these, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these are mostly about landing, right? So you want to land as though you're doing a real jump here. Okay. So take me through the phases. What should you be doing on your standing longs? Do you know what I mean? Do you remember?
Yeah, I gotta do the chair.
Yep.
And spread it out.
Yep. And your arms go where when you do this? Because our arms and our legs always match. Boom, they reach straight up.
Yeah.
Where are you looking?
At the trees.
At the tree, right? So they're not here. They're here.
Yeah.
And then here. Okay? A bit better. Okay, pause right there. Don't do any more. Okay. Let me see you do one more. Hold on. Okay, fill in your holes for me. And then the knees never come up.
Yeah.
They just drag, you see?
Mm.
And so here we should be as though we're sitting in a chair. Knees. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. See?
Yeah.
Now, in this one, what am I doing wrong?
You're not extending your legs.
Well,
I mean,
I kind of do. Yeah, you're right. I fall out of the sky is what my coach would say that I'm doing here. But my arms come down too quickly. My knees need to rotate up with arms up, and then I go there.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. And we're going to learn how to do that by using this chair. This is a chair landing drill. Okay? So, I want you to sit all the way on the edge. Even more on the edge. Yep. So that so now you reach your arms up. Okay? And now I want you to, yep. So you feel what's about to happen? You're gonna kick your feet that way and reach towards your toes as you slide off of the chair.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, give it a try. Yep, good. Now the challenge is, this is your butt. We got to get it up here. So if you're gonna fall to the side, right?
Yeah.
As you come off the chair and reach towards your toes, heels hit the sand, then we go to the side.
Okay.
If you want to go forward, that's fine too. Heels hit the sand, you scoot your butt forward.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So the challenge is getting your butt as close to your feet as possible. When you get to the elite level, right? Not even the elite level, like kind of basic landing level, but never goes behind feet. Because if I'm measuring you, this is where I'm measuring, not here. That's 1.5 feet. Okay? Okay, getting better. Okay. This leg never does anything. It's the same as when you do it off of here. Your left leg kind of just hangs.
Okay.
You have to get both feet together, pointed out that way. Okay. Right? And while your feet never come up to your hands.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So you have to bring your feet up to your hands. Then once your heels hit together and at the same time, then you fall to the side or forward.
Okay.
If you don't do that, you're going to get into the habit of landing like this, and this foot is always going to be behind this foot. And like I just told you, they're going to measure from the back most part,
Yeah.
right? That's something that I had to learn as well. I always hit my left. What happens is you begin your landing before you hit the sand. The point is always to let the sand come to you. So once I'm here, I'm squeezing.
Okay.
Boom, now I start my landing.
Yeah.
If we go here, then we're gonna be like this.
Okay.
A bit better, okay. Okay, so now you gotta scoot that butt closer. Yeah, okay, we're getting it a little bit. More aggressive with the landing, like. Okay, wait. Let me show you. Hold this. Okay. Now, whenever I decide that it's time to land, I'm active here, not just falling,
Okay.
right? So boom, as soon as it's time to go, like I'm already on the edge here, that I'm just gonna slide off. And then like I told you, my job is to slide off forward and this way. So I'm gonna hit here. This is my first motion. Then once this happens, I scoot. I have to be aggressive. I have to have explosive core strength, right? That's why it's super important to do our core work daily, right? Okay. Right?
Yeah.
And even that one was not good because what did I do wrong?
You didn't extend.
I didn't hold it. I attacked the sand instead of waiting for the sand to come to me. Right? Only after my heels hit, then I have to use my here and here to get me forward. I'm up. Okay? All right, your turn. That's it. I'm not in the sand anymore today. Yeah. Okay, let's do like 5, and then we're going to go back. Now I need you to hit it from here. That was your best one right there. You felt it? Yeah. Do 3 exactly like that one. Yep, good. That's 1. I need 2 more just like it. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna go back here. It never gets harder than this because of momentum. You have absolutely no momentum helping you. You're gonna have a little bit here. You back up, you're gonna have more. When you come with the full sprint, you're gonna have it's gonna be, the hardest part is gonna be waiting for the sand to come to you. So this is a great drill for you. Yep, good. Now we gotta squeeze that core, let the sand come to us. Much better. Much more active, not just lazy dragging the feet, all right? So that, like I said, right, you keep everything the same that you did last year, but you improve that one thing, that's a foot, okay? So all this stuff adds up.
Yeah.
Then we fix your approach, that's right, getting you on the board is half the battle.
Yeah, because I was way off on my marker.
Yeah, it's easy, like the way I'm gonna show you is, you'll be able to do it on your own. It's easy. I think the challenge is going to be as you learn how to run correctly, as you get faster, knowing how to adjust.
Yeah.
Getting you on the board is easy. Knowing how to adjust when the wind is blowing at you, this way, against you, when you feel sore and tired, when you feel fresh, all those things are like day of adjustments, where if I'm not at the meet and perhaps your coach isn't paying attention, it's stuff that you have to learn how to do, right? If I was at the meet, I'd be able to know. The more I work with my athletes, the more I get to know them. I'll be able to watch you warm up and say, he looks slow today, he looks fast today, he's right.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that in a coach, then it becomes your job. And so I'll teach you how to do that. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's do like, what did I say, 5? That was 2 or 3? All right. Okay, you got to get the chair pose over that. This is gonna force you to not drag your feet. Got to get here.
Yeah.
In there. Yeah, there you go. I know you feel it. I can see it. And I know what it feels like to do it right. I know what it feels like to do it wrong, and I can see that you feel doing it right. Good. That one wasn't as good. I don't know if you could tell the difference. Yeah, okay. As long as you can begin to feel these things, having a coach is like, or not, let me rephrase. As long as you can begin to feel these, know what it feels like to do it right, know what it feels like to do it wrong, you'll be much better off whenever there's no one watching you like a hawk.